So in today's video, I'm going to go over the exact post-purchase flow that we use for all our clients that's helped them generate over $25,000 per month. As you can see here, the case study we have here is for one of our clients. In just exactly 1 month, they generated over $27,500 in total with a 125% increase compared to the previous period. Now, if you don't know who I am, my name is Lee and I'm the founder of Ordonis Media. We've helped over 25 plus clients generate over $5 million in total for email and SMS revenue simply by sending more emails and having better automated systems in their business. Now here, the flowchart we have for display is the post-purchase flow. Now, how we build these out, obviously for this one, we don't really have a one-size-fits-all. So this is pretty universal. So here we have the actual flow, which is obviously the flow name that you can see there, the post-purchase. What we do is we have a timing varies on different products and different delivery times. So for example, if you got a product that gets delivered, in 2 days or has next day shipping, obviously this would have to be filtered into the correct timings. But obviously, some people have products that don't get delivered for like 7 days, maybe 10 days if it's a custom product. But then we also want to make sure that in this flow, we have a filter in place that kicks out people that have placed an order during this flow. Because with this flow, you want to be making sure that you're nurturing them, but also there might be times where you want to upsell them, cross-sell them, or have any additional benefits that they can sign up to, which can incline them to make another order. So the first thing we go through is, so we have our keys here. So the key here for emails, obviously yellow is text-based, purple is design, and then the extras, we have conditional splits. So if you see any gray ones, it's a conditional split, and then obviously the orange ones are the notes. So the first email you want to send is a personalized 1 to 4 purchase orders. So what I mean by that is sending a text base from the founder or someone in the team that represents the brand just as well. So here you can do obviously for this one, be, hey Tom, thank you very much for your first order. Second one, hey Tom, really glad to see you back, etc. Then obviously the third and fourth is, quite self-explanatory. But what we do is we have another filter on the edge of this, so basically it kicks people out. So if they order 5 times or more, they will basically go into a VIP flow or, any kind of flow you want to put for extra incentives or anything you actually want to give to people that have ordered 5 times. I won't go too much detail on this one, but if you want me to break that down, let me know in the comments and I'd be more than happy to build that out too. And then the second email we go to is building excitement about the order. So here we have, obviously, depending on the delivery times and depending on when you actually can ship your product out, we can send an email basically hyping the customer about their order. So it can be testimonials about people that have used your product before, or it can be basically like videos that you have of how to use the product too. Obviously that can go to product information, but obviously depending on what you're sending, how fast your order goes out, obviously it will depend on that. But if you want, so for example, if you send this email within an hour and then you send this email maybe like 4 hours after or 2 hours after, you can then do an upsell. So if you have a product that's gone out, that's being shipped, but they still have like 12 hours to make their next order again, you can send a quick email basically saying like, hey, if you want to add to your order, here's 10% off, or here's our products that are currently on sale that are our best sellers, and you can pitch them that way too. And then moving on to the next email, we have product information. So product information, there's a conditional split that you can add here, obviously depending if you sell multiple products or multiple collections of different products. So what we do here is we basically just have a bit of product information on it. So if you have a large range of products, like say you have like 50 to 60 different products, this one can get a bit tricky, but what you can do is you can either divide them by the actual categories of the products, or you can basically just go over your USPs about the the products that you have. So obviously going over like the reviews, going over anything you could add extra to the product or stuff how to take care of the product. So stuff like that you can get across too. But obviously, like I said, if you've got 1 or 2 products, you can then just make 2 splits. But if you've got like a 50 SKU, store, then obviously this can get a bit big. So if you got like 50 plus, you can do like, different categories and split them up that way, which goes to the review request. So the review request one we have here is, so if you use a third-party app like Judge Me or anything like that, you can use this one depending on the timeline of when the review goes out. You can do this as a review bump, or you can do this to a different review section. So if you've got Judge Me or anything like that, you can then use this for like anything like Google or any site reviews, or obviously I know that links in a third-party app, but this can either be like a review bump. So if they haven't left a review, you can basically send this email out to them if they haven't left a review, or use this as a follow-up. And then we have the subscription offer. Now, with subscription offer, this excludes profiles that are on subscriptions. So you want to be making sure that you're excluding people on that. So obviously there'd be a conditional split here, but because obviously every brand's very different, not all brands offer this. We would usually put a conditional split to kick people out, or just leave this entirely out of it. But if you don't have a subscription offer, what you can do is you can do, if you have the actual benefits, you can do a refer a friend or review request bump again. So if they haven't left a reminder, you can leave this for another 14 days and just say, hey, how was the order, etc. Or you can do a cross sell. So depending on the timeline of what it is. So say for example, sell a towel from you. They're like, oh cool, because you bought this towel. Did you know that we have hand towels as well that match this towel? So stuff like that you can get away with as well. So if you don't have a subscription offer, you can try different options as well, but just making sure that in this actual flow sequence, you're making sure that you are sending the right messages and also making sure that you're tailoring the actual messaging for that purchaser as well, because obviously they're very high value. And then finally, we have SMS sign up. Now with SMS sign up, obviously for this one, you want to exclude profiles that are already using SMS or have already signed up. So we usually have a pop-up form for this or a sign up form for the store. But if you want to have a way to collect them as well, you can have an SMS sign up that can usually offer the benefits first. So for example, if you got SMS, you can say that you're going to get early access to, a lot of products, or, you're going to get exclusive deals that only send by SMS. That's a way you can go around it. But if you want to send them a discount, you can send a discount, but we just recommend offering, the actual benefits before the discount. So obviously you're not discounting all the time. So obviously you don't want to be sending discounts all the time. You just want to be making sure that you're sending, quality emails that have a decent message in them, and also as well as obviously the creative as well, making sure that you're hitting them at the right time, but also you're not spamming with, discount. You're just making sure that you're nurturing the actual customer for them to come back again, because obviously if they loved your product, they're going to want to subscribe, and then they're also going to want to sign up to your SMS. If they don't like it, then obviously that's a different story, but we're just going on the fact that you do like it because you've got a good brand and you've got good products. So quick overview, what we do is we set up the post-purchase flow, which is basically in Klaviyo, and then we make sure that obviously the timings are correct. And then after that, we want to make sure that you're kicking out people that have purchased during this flow. So if someone's made an order, the second time they've come and made their order, and they purchased maybe on this flow, or on this sequence, or that sequence, you want to be making sure that you're kicking them out, putting them through again, and getting a third purchase email so they can kind of go through it. But then obviously with these emails here, you'd have a conditional split inside them as well, to making sure that, obviously if they received this order, make sure they haven't received this email in the last 30 days or 21 days, depending on your cycle. So making sure you're kicking out people that are in that flow as well. And then also making sure that the first email they get is a text-based from the founder or someone that represents the brand. Second email, build excitement about the order. Third one, product information about basically about the product or collection they bought. Review request, subscription offer, SMS sign up. Again, for review request, if you've got a third-party app, you can use this as a bump. Subscription offer, if you don't have one, use a cross-sell or refer a friend, or even just a review request bump. And then finally, SMS, making sure that you've excluded those people that are going to get this email, and obviously offering benefits before discount, because the main thing you want to be doing is getting people to buy at full price. Now, if you're an e-commerce business and you want something like this set up for your business, what I'll do is I'll drop my link down below. And what we do is we offer a free audit on the account, which basically will give you a free strategized roadmap for what you can do with or without us. And if we think that we can work some of our magic on your account, we will definitely throw something your way. But until then, speak soon.